What's happening, family?
Hi, guys.
Welcome back to another episode of
Is this going to cause an argument?
Are we recording? Did you press record? I'm your host, Marcus Tanksley, a.k.a. Tank, and the other host is my wonderful wife. Go on, let them know who you are.
My name is Angel Tanksley. And yes, sometimes my husband spanks me. My name is Angel Lakita Moore. And I bring the sunshine through the door. My name is Angel, that chick Angel. And hey, we gonna hang out on this podcast where we laugh. And yes, baby, you gonna have a blast. Pew, 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 pew. Yes, I am the other host of this podcast that I do with my very handsome husband. We are not here by ourselves, however, just in case you didn't know. Every week when we do this podcast, because we do it every single week, we are joined by our Patreon members who we have affectionately named our immediate family. They also go by Angel's Wings. They also go by Tank's Riders. And we want you to go by that too. So all you got to do is go to our Patreon link, which is www.patreon.com/thatchickangel. You get this podcast as well as Here's the Thing as a live actual broadcast. We stream it live to you. We're also joined by some wonderful sponsors that we would love for you to check out. Tell them who they are, baby.
They are
Alloy.
And we have another sponsor that's absolutely great.
Magic Mind.
Magic Mind. I was picking my sides when you told me. Look, these are sponsors that sponsor this episode and this podcast. And when we do that, we would like for you to see what they're about. And if you use a service that is, we ask that if you use a service that one of our sponsors offers, just go ahead and give them a try, because it ain't asking for anything new. Or if you're interested, of course, try it and try the QR code or the promo code or whatever they give us. Because when you support our sponsors, you support us, and when you help us fund this podcast and fund us getting here to do this, to give you this show and entertainment.
Period.
So we greatly appreciate it. So we usually kick this off everywhere. First of all, how you doing?
I am sore. I am tired, but I am grateful. Had a really, really tough workout today. Anytime you do 45 burpees in a workout, know that you ain't going to be feeling the strongest for the rest of the day. I did a couple of sprints, did a bunch of goblet squats or sumo squats, whichever one you want to call them, a bunch of lunges. So my butt cheeks are sore, my legs are sore, my knees are sore, but I feel grateful because I thought I was getting sick yesterday, and I feel completely fine and healthy today. I think I was just worn out from my long weekend at the Jack and Jill retreat that my chapter had.
I knew you wasn't getting sick. You always feel like it after a bunch of busy weekend and travel.
It was just anytime my throat act up, I be like, oh shoot. But I took my what's the Airborne. Them gummies is dried out, but I chewed right through them things so I could get to the
Airborne.
Yeah, the only gummies that we have.
We got the vitamin C, the emergency. Is that Airborne? Is that the same company?
Yes, it's Airborne.
The ones that's down there in the kitchen?
Yes,
that's ain't dried out.
I ate one and you should have seen how long it took me.
Unless Marcus didn't put the top back on all the way.
Possibly. I was chewing on it. I probably chewed on 10 times before my teeth cut through the outside coating of it.
Oh, you got little teeth too.
Shut up.
I'm good. I can't complain. Who the is Chad?
Oh my God. So yesterday,
You ain't answered the question.
I'm answering it now. Yesterday, I'm on a call with Jack and Jill, the mom group. Okay, we're talking about the budget. I look at Marcus and I said, "We need to tell Amar and Chad they need to go to bed." Marcus said, "Who is Chad?" I said, "I'm on here talking to these women. I don't know."
Let me come back from a weekend in San Diego, come back home, and then say some random chick's name. This crazy heifer right here gonna lose her goddamn mind, and I'm about to lose mine. Who is Chad.
The only person I can think of that is Chad and whose name that I heard was Nicola's husband. What else you want me to tell you? There is no Chad that I saw this weekend. I wish.
You know you done f***ed up.
No, I didn't.
Right? You done f***ed up.
No, I didn't. No,
All right. We're going to find out.
Then you know what? No, if you want to put the pressure on, we're at a game, a basketball game last week, and we're seeing the people who are there. And I was like, ooh, down there, you noticed them first. Yeah, ooh, look at the Real Housewives. Yes, you did.
I noticed them. I didn't notice that specific person.
Oh, how do I know? Oh, look at the Real Housewives. I was like, what are you talking about? And I look, and there's some black women sitting courtside at the USC game. And I was like, you remember her from the gym? He said, who, Nicole?
Yeah. Nicole goddamn Murphy.
What?
That's Nicole Murphy. Say less.
Oh, so if I said, it was Chad Ochocinco, would you be like, say less?
Yeah, it's Chad Ochocinco. Like, what the hell?
Marcus don't remember nobody's name.
I remember black women's names.
The hell? No, you don't.
What black woman don't I remember? Nicole Murphy been here since the early 90s. I ain't talking about somebody new.
What you mean somebody new? I'm talking about people that you know. What was Josh's fiance's name for how long?
That was to protect the innocent.
No, it wasn't just to protect
it. It was.
No, baby, you forgot her name at one point in time. You just said,
again, early 90s versus somebody new that I just met.
You said, I never forget black women's names. I'm just proving to you that is a black woman whose name. And wait a minute, you forget. I have to tell you about one person every time. I'll just use her name and the thing. Now, who is she?
She ain't Nicole Murphy.
Listen, they even know Jasmine.
Yeah.
I don't know why that name in particular. You can ask Lauren. Call her right now.
Lauren? Really?
Yes.
I'm going to trust Lauren's word. Anyway.
Why wouldn't you trust Lauren's word?
Lauren
loves you.
I love her too.
So what does that mean?
Shit. Ain't got nothing to do with it.
That Lauren loves you.
Anyway, we usually kick this off with one of two segments. Either Tanksley Pride, we're talking about one or all of our four boys, we call them our Tanksley Pride, or what's in my feelings. What's got you in your feelings? Let me tell you what's got me in my feelings.
I got something making me feel good.
In my feelings is when we talk about something that got us feeling some type of way, something that's got us feeling good.
In my feelings, for me, a couple of things got me feeling like, ugh. One, the results of working out and not eating like a complete pig are coming so slowly. It is the most annoying thing to work. I mean, I get up. I don't want to be up either. I get up early in the morning and work out. It's just such a long road, and I'll be tired of the road. So this is month 3 of working out consistently. And let me tell you, I want y'all to understand. Don't think that this is the only thing I'm going to do. I'm going to work out. I'm going to keep trying to eat like I got some sense. But don't think, Angel's she's doing the good fight of faith. She's just doing it the healthy way, the way that God intended. I might add something to this. I really honestly don't think I'm going to ever do any of those shots. I really don't. Even though I have a best friend who has lost 100 pounds that way, and I'm so proud of her.
She lost that much?
Yes. She's lost that much. I don't think I'll do it, but there's other stuff I might do. I was looking at one of my friends who had a tummy tuck. Saw her yesterday. Her body is T, but she's already like on the more slender side. So I know I still need to like drop the weight, but the way her stomach was going straight down to her cooch. That's what I want for my life. I want to not have to look over my belly. I was looking in the mirror today. looking at how my belly just still pooches out. It pisses me off so bad. So bad.
I'm sorry you're going through that.
But I have to get for my Patreon that knows, I had a little situation that I got done last year, and they left a little too much. Like they were supposed to get everything. So I got to go back, and for free, they will get the rest of it. So, Nisha, I'm not doing keto. I know with keto, I would lose weight fast. That is what I do know. But what I also know with keto is that once you add them carbs back, that weight come back real fast too. I don't think I would end up where I was, but it would be a good like yo-yo. Mm-hmm. Drea's like, when is the visible party? Exactly. When is it? We're going to get that popping. Let's put that on the calendar this week. The other thing, the vision board party.
Y'all, it's going to be December by the time.
No. We're going to get it done. We could do one to prepare us for quarter 2, 3, and 4. The other thing that has me like kind of like is my brain fog. And that has just irked me to the point of, because there's so many wonderful things that I would like to get done and I'm not getting them done. But later on, I'll tell you about our sponsor who is going to help me with that. But the brain fog is really getting on my nerves. Like yesterday, I had so many plans because I got home while the sun was out. While we still had activities that morning coming from the retreat, we had a live podcast that we went to where I saw Nicola. That's the only place I heard the name Chad. I still don't know why I said it. But anyway, I had so many plans of what I was going to get done. All these things. And what happened? I got in that bed. Yeah, and under the covers.
I thought you was upstairs busy.
I thought I was going to be upstairs busy too. I was like about to deal with these clothes. I said, he's been a little more. Where else did I? What? There was another time where you had said, "Oh, I ain't gonna say exactly what you said," but Marcus was like, "Does she think he's attractive?" And I was so shocked that would ever.
Your attractive be weird to me though. Like it's guys that I would like automatically think like, "Oh yeah," like just like, "Okay, that guy's probably attractive." You be like, "I mean, he's okay." Then this other guy, you be like, "No, he's fine." I'm like, "What?" Ooh. They don't be ugly, but I'm just like,
how is that? I feel like a lot of the people that I consider fine is what people consider fine. I don't have.
I have to go back.
I'm not one of those people that like interesting faces. You know, there are women who like what's that actor with the crooked nose with the blonde hair?
Oh God, he just ugly. That's white. That's white attractive.
What's that? Who's that?
Not man? Bloom. I was gonna say Orlando Bloom. He was like sexiest man of the year one year. He got a real big crooked nose.
Is it Luke? Is it he has a brother who has dark Owen Wilson and then his brother. Yes.
No. I was talking about a different dude.
I don't like those type of faces. Brody. What's his name? Aaron Brody, the one who just won the Oscar. What's his name? Dark hair. Just won the Oscar yesterday.
Aaron Brody. Yes, that's the dude I'm talking about. Aaron Brody.
Yeah. No, Matthew McConaughey, he's all right looking. Adrian Brody, that's not fine to me. He looks like a bird.
Yeah, I figured. I mean.
That's not. See, I think people who are traditionally.
I ain't talking about the white. I'm talking about the black dudes.
I think traditional. Like people that I think for most folk are universally good looking are who I think is good looking. I am not one of these. I like.
No, but there's been times it's been like somebody that like everybody. I'm be like, he's fine. You'd be like, I mean, he's okay. I can see why people find him attractive.
Like I don't think Denzel.
But also Angel don't be telling me the truth all the time either.
I don't think Denzel Washington is fine. I think he's handsome. My mother would say he was fine. But let's see here. I feel like Method Man, I think it's more so he's packaged well as far as he's in shape, he's tall. When Method Man was just regular Method Man, I would not have been like, that man is fine. No. But now he looks great. Like now because he's taking care of himself. But that's more so the overall like package.
So everybody's like, Method Man's fine. Ain't he always been fine? In y'all's opinion, I'm asking like Patreon.
None of these women
I always
talking
figured everybody
about
that,
Method Man back in the day.
I'm talking about back in the day, like locks, wearing fangs, and one.
She said, "Nope, I've been in love with Clifford since 1993."
Yeah, I just figured Denzel. Like what she just said, I figured everybody just thought Denzel was always fine.
I feel like
everybody's like he. That's what I mean. Like,
yeah, Ashley, but Ashley's like me. She said I never paid attention to him until recently. A Method Man is one of those people who I feel like got finer with age. You know how that's what they do with older men.
Yeah.
They get older and they're like, look at how fine he is. God bless you.
Yeah, so we thought he was fine back in the day.
Morris Chestnut, yes.
Well, he fine?
Fine from day one to now. He's just small though.
I didn't know he was that short.
Yeah, we
was sitting behind him in church. It's just like it's Morris Chestnut, and that man's feet was almost swinging.
Oh, shut up!
Nah, he ain't that short, but he on TV he looks like tall.
I used to think that who's that light bright one that was popular at the same time as him? He's still working.
Shamar Moore.
Thank you, Shamar Moore. I used to think.
See, I be knowing black dudes' names.
I used to think he was fine. Now he kind of weirds me out. He's still a good looking man. Boris Cujo, great looking man. He's fine.
What's his wife's name?
You know her name, you jackass. You know her name.
We saw them in church one time too. I saw her at church.
They said that he's like 6'4". He does not seem that tall.
I thought he was like. I didn't think he was. I thought he was above 6 foot. Definitely.
Yeah, I thought he was 6 foot, maybe 6'1". I did not think he was like tall. And they said online, I think it said he's 6'2", 6'3". Saquon.
Yeah, we seen them at church one time.
Thing about Michael Ealy, he's small. Michael
Ealy
you
keep saying that I would talk to him face to face. He ain't small.
Michael Ealy?
Yes.
Babe.
Sneaker Soiree said, "What are those, Michael Ealy?"
Have you?
Because when I sat there and talked to him, I'm like, why she keep saying he's small?
When in that movie that he did with Tika Sumpter, that baby, Jalen Hurt, fine. There we go. Universally fine to me.
Mm-hmm. So Angel would if we weren't recording, she would never admit all this. She'd be like, I see why people find he attractive. Just say he fine.
I will. This is what I'll say. Jalen Hurts is a good looking man. That's how I say it. I feel like that's a respectable way to say it. Because I don't want you being like, oh no, she's sexy as hell. Like,
I would never say that about anyone.
Well,
but
that's to me the equivalent of, oh, that man is fine.
Who was I saying? Oh yeah,
that's the equivalent to me. So I usually say if a dude is fine, I'll say he's very attractive, because I feel like it sounds way more technically what's happening. That person has a very attractive either face, feature, or whatever the hell it is. Versus sexy, I mean,
he's 5'10". Well, at least on here it says he's 5'10".
Yeah, that's 5'10" is short to me.
I don't know what kind of shoes he had on, but when you kept saying he was small, I'm like, when I seen him, I said,
I'm thinking Kevin Hart.
No, I wasn't. There ain't nobody that damn small.
But yeah, he's 5'10" is. You got to understand, with these heels on that I have on right now, we would be looking at each other eye to eye. So that for me is.
And you already 11'6".
I'm only 5'5".
Angel 11'6". She have y'all believe she's short. She ain't.
Oh my goodness. Aaron Pierre, that's Mufasa. That would have been my whole jam back when I was a teenager. Back when I was a teenager, I would have been like, he's gorgeous. He's still attractive, but it's not this. I don't have that same type. He's a little
on the video we did. I was shocked to see some of them what they think of him, but some women think of him.
Oh no, were you more shocked at what they thought of you? The way they were throwing their panties through the dang old comment.
That was on TikTok. I didn't see those. I mainly see Instagram, and I was just like, I was shocked. I was like, what?
What? Shocked at what?
How many women didn't find him attractive?
Yeah, there's a lot of women, and I'm like, oh,
Me,
no, he
I
would have
have
been
a
my
bad,
jam.
I have a bad gauge. I be honestly asking, like, is that dude attractive? And I ain't always wrong, but I'm rarely right. Because sometimes it'd be like, hell no. I'm like, him? It's like, no. I'm like, all right. What about him? He's all right. No, he fine. Oh, all right, whatever.
The person he asked me about, I was like, what? And why are you asking
I didn't say
that?
attractive.
You said, does Angel find him attractive? He said, does Angel find him attractive?
Is that what I said? I don't
Yes,
know.
and I said,
Hurry up and do the ad because I can't get it. I'm trying to remember.
This episode of Is This Gonna Cause an Argument is brought to you by Alloy Women's Health. Aging can be, let's put it plainly, crappy. Problems sleeping, hot flashes, brain fog, weight gain, and decreased libido can hit us pretty hard. Menopause is inevitable, but it's also treatable. I just found out that almost half of women went through 3 years before seeking relief for menopause and perimenopause symptoms. Why would they do that? Why would we do that to ourselves? That's because 43% of women reported their doctors just never even mention MHT, menopause hormone therapy, as an option for treatment. Another 40% didn't know where to go for a solution. Alloy can help you live your best, healthiest life through menopause and beyond, offering unlimited access to experts in safe, science-backed treatments for your symptoms, skin, hair, and sexual wellness delivered to your door. Everything is done online from the comfort of your home or anywhere. No waiting for an appointment or in line at the pharmacy. Alloy is fast, accessible, and their treatments actually work. Okay, so this is how it works. You complete your intake. Alloy solutions are available by prescription, so you'll need to complete a short medical questionnaire and patient verification. Then they design your treatment plan with the physician. You'll work with a menopause-trained physician to finalize a personalized treatment plan tailored to your specific needs. And then you get a 3-month supply. Once approved, Alloy ships your prescription directly to your door with automatic refills. Listen, I am going through perimenopause right now. As I just said in this podcast, I have a lot of brain fog. I get hot flashes all the time. I have my own little personal summer, but yet I'm not on an island. Okay, and nobody wants it. So I'm so happy that I get to bring Alloy to you as well as to myself. You are going to love it. I cannot recommend Alloy enough. Join the 95% of women who tried Alloy and saw relief in the first 2 weeks. Hit myalloy.com/argue and tell them all about your symptoms, and you'll get a fully customized treatment plan, and you'll get $20 off your first order today. Head to myalloy.com/argue and enter code argue to get $20 off your first order. Thank you, Alloy, for sponsoring today's episode.
I was just going back because I wasn't keeping track. Somebody said, I don't know who they was talking about. He doesn't boil my potato.
Oh, my God. Now, you know who's fine is Chad, okay?
Mm-hmm. You're going to find out who the Chad is.
Stop saying that so they don't have to keep bleeping it out.
Back, because we went on a long thing, you was talking about brain fog.
Yeah.
You talking about from age or your menopausal issues?
I guess so.
Or
I mean,
issues, but your period.
Brain fog started with me with the first child, but but now it's here.
Mine, post-COVID, my brain fog and memory. My memory slipping is almost a little scary.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Because I've even explained to y'all, it was like I went home to visit one time and I used to rent a house right down the street from my parents. I know I rented that house. I know I lived there for a year and a half, something like that. I went and made a U-turn in the cul-de-sac and I was like, it didn't even feel familiar. Nothing looked familiar. Ain't nothing drastically changed with the house. I'm like, why don't I remember that?
Well, because maybe something changed. Maybe they painted it. Yeah.
But the memory of the house ain't there.
Oh, it's
like it kind of reminds me of our I hate that damn system so much now. Our security system, it records, and if you go back and rewind, it'll be like a chunk missing.
That's how you feel.
That's how I feel. It's just like, this happened, blank. Pick up here. It's like, what was right there? Yeah.
Is that what's got you in your
long COVID brain is real? Huh?
Is that what's
No, I was just trying to relate to you on that topic. What's got me in my feelings for real is simple as it may seem. I think my feet grew. And that's got me pissed off.
So you think you a
Because
solid
my
14
shoes-
now?
Yeah, maybe 13 and a half, 14. Some, maybe even 15 in some shoes. Because some shoes I already were 14. But the shoes that I have, a lot of my shoes I went to put on recently over the past couple months, they too small. They ain't too small, but my toes is touching the front. Yeah, they too small.
Maybe we should do like a lymphatic drainage and see if that, like if any of it is due to any type of swelling that you can't see.
See, the swelling part I would get if it was width. This is length.
I know what you're saying, and I'm just like
that shit. Every time, just like these shoes, like I look, these is they still mostly come, but now I can feel my toe hitting the front. I'm like, shoes are supposed to stretch. You know, they leather or whatever. It's supposed to give a little bit. Why am I putting on these shoes and they feel smaller?
This
sorry. Is like the fifth pair, and I'm like, I done spent way too much money on shoes over the past 2 years.
Yeah.
To be outgrowing anything.
Yeah.
I was like, my foot done growing. I can buy all the shoes I want now.
That sucks. I'm so sorry.
This really got me pissed off.
Maybe we should bind your feet.
Shut up, girl. You ain't binding my feet. I'm gonna put a shoe. What's it called?
Like a shoehorn to
Is
stretch
it called?
them?
No, it's not. Yeah, it is a shoehorn. I got a shoe. Well, it's too big for those. I got a shoehorn for my. I got cowboy boots. I got shoehorn for them. I'm gonna get some.
Are your socks new? Are your socks?
No, ain't nothing new about these socks. Actually, shouldn't even be they ox.
I was about to say, should we get you some like the little? Y'all remember the little footies they give you in the shoe store to try on shoes? That
nah, it ain't that. Look, I thought it was I was like, man, my toenails is long. I went to clip my toenail. Nah, my foot don't groove.
Applejacks. Said get Chad to do a consultation.
Yeah, I'm gonna block the hell out of you, Applejacks. We're gonna find out who the hell this bastard is. I ain't the one.
Oh my God, I'm so sorry. Wait a minute. Melissa Stewart in Patreon said that her 9-year-old is in a size 10 men already.
Yeah.
He would be on punishment.
I'm sorry to hear that. Once I hit 11, my age matched my shoe size until I was 13.
Yeah.
And 14.
Yeah.
Like, actual age, not shoe size. I am.
I'm doing just that.
11, 12, 13, 14. That's the size I was wearing.
Then what's got you feeling good?
What's got me feeling good? Oh, she's a girl? Oh, bless her heart.
Where you see that she's a girl? Yeah, where you see that she's a girl?
Melissa Stewart.
No, Melissa's a girl. Her 10-year-old
is a girl.
Where? I don't see that. It's not coming up on my thing.
Right there.
Oh, it's not showing up on mine.
Bless her heart.
Why not show that she say that? Melissa, they blocked your comment from me. Well, Taylor, and I was hoping, I said that it's not, at least it's not a girl. I was supposed to be like, at least it's a boy. Well, Taylor.
No, she a basketball player good, because I was like about to say, the girls' basketball shoe game is on fire. I be looking for shoes.
She's a 12 in women's.
When I was looking for shoes, when I be shopping for shoes, especially sneakers, there be some fire ass shoes. I'm like, oh, bet these are fire. Only in women's. Pisses me off.
Well, I'm gonna tell you what, her feet will never hurt because she ain't gonna be wearing heels no time soon, because the only heels they make that size are for like drag queens, and those are really tall. So that 9-year-old baby is never gonna be in heels.
The WNBA girls be wearing heels?
There are some, but they're rich in the
yeah, they are
rich.
Yeah, they got. Whoo!
That's terrible. We love you, Taylor. We're praying for your feet and for your
Absolutely.
soul. So yeah, what's got you feeling good?
What's got me feeling good? You go first.
No, I already asked you.
All right. Well, you have to sit here and watch me think. Nah, you know what? My state of mind got me feeling good.
Oh, tell me about it.
Because I was going down. I've been had to withdraw from all the political news and stuff.
Thank you.
I watched this documentary on Netflix called Surviving Black Hawk Down.
Yeah, you told me about this.
I was infuriated. Just the political, all wars are political. Listening to these soldiers talk about running up in Somalia and thinking that they doing the right thing just by being there, and then having to get stuck in a bad situation and having no regret on all the stuff that they did. At least they didn't. Most of them didn't, express any regret other than losing other soldiers.
Yeah.
Truly, it pissed me off just to hear that. And they had the Somalian side too. They was on there talking too. And I'm like, how would you feel if, regardless of what was going on in this country, if another country came and you thought they was about to help you, and all of a sudden they started shooting, like a couple months later, the next thing you know, now this country that sent their soldiers over are now killing families. Just because we got some people over here that's starting to fight back because we see y'all doing wrong. Like, that's their home. But, everywhere the U.S. goes, they're trained to think that they're there for the good cause. They're the good guys. And just watching it, pissed me off. But, go ahead. You want to say something?
No, go ahead.
But that, like, seeing that type of stuff and already being in the mindset, state of, all the stuff that was going on, it's a little bit of shimmer of a thing, because I'm starting to see all these people that supported what we in now, and now they suffering the consequences from it. So I'm like, I do every now and then, I do a little bit of a giggle, like, hey, well, that's what you get. But being able to pull out of that and being in a positive state of mind now, that's what's got me feeling good, because it's easy. I see people that get stuck in this slump because they fall down in that quicksand of everything that's going on. And it's easy to do because it's like one thing after another. But you gotta stay positive. That's what's got me feeling good, the fact that I'm not still walking around pissed off.
What I was going to say to what you were saying is that I think it's got to feel strange. Well, no, I'm going through it now, to realize that you're the actual bad guy in the story, to grow up thinking you're the good guys.
Oh, I never thought that.
Even when you were little?
When I was little, I would watch, I've always been in documentaries and like war movies and stuff, mainly because Daddy was in it. But a lot of that post World War II, at least the stuff that they were showing, I always thought we was the good guys. Then when it came to like, even like Desert Storm and all this stuff, watching the news with my parents, and I'm like, I've always had the thought of, why are we going everywhere else to shoot people? And now it's that I never thought, I always knew, I guess because I was exposed to so much of it when I was a kid, I never thought that, there's evil everywhere else and we got to go over there to stop it before it reaches here. I stopped thinking that by the time probably I was 6. From then on, I always understood that, I always knew it was oil. Like, that was the main thing. And now it's like, I don't know how these kids would ever think that we are the good guys. Like, we are now the Axis powers. Yeah. Like, ain't that crazy? You go back and watch them documentaries back in the day, it's like you had the Allied powers, France, Great Britain, the U.S., and then you had the Axis powers, Germany, China. It's like, we one of the Axis powers now. That's crazy. Yeah. We are one of the powers that's going in to invade other countries and take them over. We're supporting that.
It's insane. Well, what's got me feeling good is that in a week from today, I have 2 babies that are turning 10.
Hey.
And I still can't believe to this day that God chose my body to bring 2 little boys into this world at the same time, and to raise them together in it's crazy to me because of those of y'all who followed us for a while, that also means that it marks 10 years of being without our best friend Wendell, who Cy is actually named after. His name is Cy Wendell Anthony Tanksley. And actually, me and Lauren, we had a really good talk about my girlfriend Lauren, who's also my soror, who he doesn't want to call to verify that I was not with anybody named Chad. Anyways, we both had a like heartfelt conversations about, losing our best friends. She lost her line sister
recently. God dang.
Her line sister and best friend almost 2 years ago, and then Wendell will be 10 years this year. So there's always a little bit of bittersweetness, but it's also, I'm just reminded of how the twins saved me from a very deep depression that I could have gone into, because I was so focused on them and so focused on, I can't let nobody take my babies from me because I'm in a bad mental state. So girl, you better get your mentals together as fast as you can. Mourn, but mentally you better lock and load it. So, they came out of the womb as such a blessing. And looking at Cy, he knows I used to call him Little Bird because he looked like a preemie and he behaved like a preemie. And if you've ever had a premature child, which I never had, but I had a research because I thought that my twins were going to be premature, but they weren't. But they kind of look little like birds and have bird-like movements. And I used to be like, hi, Little Bird. And I'd be like, now, are you going to be special? Just tell me. I'm going to take care of him. I'm going to love you, but just give me a heads up because we got
first, this. First about a week and a half, 2 weeks.
I was like, is you okay, baby? You tell me what's going on.
Yeah.
Tell me.
Yeah, that was a difficult, for me, that was a difficult time.
Yeah.
But like you had you was exhausted because you just had
babies,
gave birth. I'm sitting there in the hospital with her. That we went through all we did went through with the birth, with 2 screaming babies, and knowing that we don't have our third wheel that used to help us, and I'm like on the verge of complete breakdown.
Yeah. I knew that. I told Lauren, I said, it was like me and Marcus were 2 pillars that fell into each other. And it was just like, this is all we have.
Collapsed into each other.
Yeah, we fell into each other. It was just like, if you break, we're both going to go out. And if I break, I know you're going to go out. I was like, truly, it was like, boom. It was almost like Wendell was like one of the like a horizontal column.
He was a kicker stud.
Yes,
he held the columns up.
Right.
He was a cross brace.
There we go. And then he kicked himself up out of here.
Yeah.
We fell towards each other. So Nisha Grant asked, was Cy conceived later than Kai? I'm pretty sure he was. Actually, I'm pretty sure he was. I'm pretty sure he had a shorter gestational time than Kai, because Kai did not behave like a preemie, and Kai was the last one out. Cy caught up real fast. His voice was so tiny. He sneezed in the emergency room or in the recovery room, and it sounded like an ant sneezing. I had never heard something that tiny before in my life. I was like, oh my God, is it real? Is it real? And he would get so tired trying to nurse. So I realized I had to nurse him first, because now he'll eat like he's never eaten before. But back when he was a baby, trying to get his little mouth on my big pepperoni size nipple.
So much more than Kai.
It was just like, but back in the day, Kai used to, if Cy would nurse, and then he would kind of get distracted or tired, and then he would kind of look away from my boob. Kai would then reach over, grab the breast that he was on, and shove it in his mouth. I was like, you actually have a whole entire breast over here that you can have, but you just want to have what he has. I have to knock him off of there. And Cy I'll be like, Cy, focus up. blinking and looking at me. So anyways, that's got me feeling good, is that my babies will be double digits, their golden birthday. Can y'all believe it? I could go back and watch their videos all the time. I'm so glad I documented so much of their young life, because that's when Sai had a little raspy voice. His voice was so raspy. So freaking raspy. And Kai's voice is still deep. Yeah. Still his little deep voice that he always had.
Greg and Danielle's daughter about to graduate.
What?
Yeah. Think about it.
That's insane. Everybody's getting old.
Us, Wendell, we was at your mom's church, and she was a newborn.
Jesus.
I got to call them.
That's insane. Everybody getting old. I'm excited about this college tour that I'm doing with my kids, with my husband and one of my children, and Aiden, a friend of ours.
But yeah. Anyway, moving on. We got a sponsor.
Yeah, let's go ahead and go to our last sponsor of the day. So excited to tell you about them. We got them in the house, ready to go at any moment. So grateful. Listen, I am so challenged throughout the day because there is so much that I have to get done. Not only have I worked out and my body is like, what the hell is happening, right? And then I have to get the kids ready. You got Amar, who don't ever want to get up, the twins who move so slow, little Marcus who's trying to ignore his alarm clock. And there's so many things that happen in my morning routine that just take forever. Well, Magic Mind is here to help this all go so much better for me. Launching right now on their website are their gummies. Okay, the gummies are so amazing. It's like taking the Magic Mind traditional shot that they have, but now in the gummy form without caffeine. So the price of it is so amazing, okay? Because you're getting a discount. Because, you listen to our podcast. They're only $45. Okay, that's way cheaper than that's actually cheaper than the shots. A bag of gummies is a 30-day serving for adults. And there's different use. So they give you an energy kick, right? And they also deliver the nutrients to keep your mind focused. So for me, sometimes I need a focus boost, but y'all know I'm not a caffeine person. I'm not the type that drinks coffee. I don't like it at all. And most of the teas I like are actually caffeine free. So if I need a little caffeine, where am I going? I don't want it. So now I can just get the focus boost with the gummies. And it's great if you have like a midday or a late evening project, or if you have a long drive. It really helps you so that you can lock in. And it's great for the whole family, including kids. Listen, I know little Marcus be needing it, and I'm so excited that we have it to be able to give it to him, because sometimes by the end of at the end of school, it's hard for him to really focus on the stuff he needs to focus on. And this is great for anyone who's sensitive to caffeine. Like I said, I don't like it. I don't like to take caffeine, so this is a great way to have it. So let me tell you, the ingredients are natural nootropics and adaptogens. Okay, I'm sorry I had to say it so slow. And there's a full list of the ingredients on the bag. It benefits focus, clarity, a sharper mind, and less stress. Adults take 3, and then less for kids, and it'll tell you on the bag. It's 100% safe. All ingredients are third-party tested, doctors validated, created with scientific advisory board of doctors and medical researchers, over 200 scientific studies behind every ingredient, and their mushrooms are organically grown in California. And listen, they have a no risk when you buy, okay? They're so confident that in what they've built, they will refund 100%, no questions asked, for 100 days after buying. So for the launch, you get 40% off the Magic Mind gummies with our link, which is https://magicmind.com/arguegm.
ArgueGM.
And then you can use our code ARGUE40.
ARGUE40.
Directly on their website. So again, go to magicmind.com/ArgueGM.
ArgueGM.
And use code ARGUE40.
ArgueE40.
On their website. Thank you, Magic Mind. Can't wait. Okay. So I said this to you early. Did you know about the young boy who had been pledging a fraternity and died? I don't know all the things behind it, but did you get a chance to even look that up?
I did not. No, I didn't.
I really do not understand what in the world they have these people doing.
Yeah. I've talked to, I know, I'm surrounded, I don't know very many men that didn't pledge. Like, I'm surrounded by, you know, people in fraternities and sororities. And I was talking to one dad specifically, and he was telling a story of how he had to run up on his son's campus and run up on the, I don't know, whatever the people are, this, you know, over the line and pledging them everything. You know, he's a father, you know, his sons are in college, and he was just basically telling them, I will come up here and have all y'all's letters snatched, and that'll be the least of your worries if something happens to my son, because y'all don't know what y'all doing. And when I don't know, I don't know, I'm gonna let Angel read up on it real quick while I talk about it. For all I know, this boy, he could have had already some pre-existing conditions or something, or what else, I don't know. However, when I hear stuff like this, it's like, I think when they start hazing these kids, they forget that this is just a fraternity. That's all it is, a fraternity. And they forget that this is you dealing with somebody's child.
Yeah.
Lord forbid something happened. If I find out that my sons are interested, I'm going to have to go visit the campus, because I want them to understand the repercussions if something were to happen to one of my sons.
Yeah.
You will not see a court date. I promise you. I will. I'm going to see a court date. You won't. I promise you won't spend a second in jail if something happens to one of my sons. Because it's like, you got these kids, they're irresponsible. They don't know what they're doing. They trying stuff back in the day people have been doing that they don't know how to do. I don't know what causes them to do things. I've seen injuries from people that's been online, and I'm like, I don't know how you do it. There ain't nothing in the collegiate world that would make me let somebody do this to me. You have lost your everlasting mind. But yeah, I don't understand it. I get making sure somebody wants to be there and they have to earn it. I 100% understand it. But I'm telling you what, I feel so bad for this child, for his family, and I couldn't help but not put myself in that situation, but like you hear about stuff like that, and the first thing you think, oh my God, hope this never happened. I'm like, Lord forbid, you will never ever spend a second serving anything that you were charged with.
Yeah, I don't. I'm really like, what are you all doing to these kids? Like, I am really like, I don't know what you could be doing that you feel as though it's bringing them closer to brotherhood, that's also bringing them closer to death.
Yeah, the bands too. It's all crazy.
Listen, I'm not going to sit here and pretend like I don't understand the allure of wanting to put people through a tougher time to test them, right? To test their loyalty, to test whatever. But I feel like there is a far reach before, and I'm talking about
so
a
much
run,
in between,
miles and miles and miles before you get to death. Before you get to a situation where death could be on the other side of the action. And I'm like, and y'all know, I love me some Delta. Okay. I love my sorority, and I'm not speaking on behalf of my sorority when I say this, and I worked hard for my letters. Please believe. But there ain't never been a day that I wanted to be a Delta so bad that I was just like, I will walk to the edge of death to become a Delta. Nor would I ever put anybody through that just so they can call themselves my soror, or me call them soror.
That's the other part. It's like there's so many people involved in the line process. That's why ain't none of y'all gonna make it, because all of y'all sat there and agreed to this. None of you. Whoo, my God.
Yeah.
And if I can't get to
somebody gonna get
your family gonna feel what I'm feeling, or they gonna be the victim of me too.
Now, mind you,
like I can't. My God,
mind you, we don't know what happened.
I don't know what happened.
We don't know what happened. We don't know if it was the actual hazing that caused this young man's life to end. It could have been an underlying medical condition.
Maybe asthma. We don't know.
Have no idea. But in regards to the situations that are where they've taken things too far and a life has been lost, I'm like, what? Why is this something that you feel like is needed? And I know the intention on the person that is hosting or doing the intake has never to see one of the people that they plan on calling them brother or sister on the other end for them to lose their life. But it's just like, but also,
you were irresponsible.
Yeah, but also, listen.
I know I won't be able to own it. I'm telling you.
So the universe gone.
Y'all don't understand.
University gone.
Y'all ain't picking up what I'm putting down.
Listen, I know of a young lady I remember who she wanted to have what some of them would call like a harder process, right? She wanted to. I
know plenty of people that were like, they wanted, because they wanted the respect. They wanted to be hazed.
And she has sickle cell. And I said, girl, you're being hazed already by your blood. Yeah. That's enough, baby.
You fighting more than any of them could ever throw at you.
I said, you don't need to be searching for any type of anything else, because stress could make her sick. I was like, what? Why would you want to tote that line? Why would you? I said, baby girl, no, it'll be fine. Eventually you'll be older and you'll get all the same respect as everybody else. Don't worry. I said, it might be a little tough in your early 20s, but you'll be fine. For most of your life. Yeah. past these 4 years, you're going to get the same respect. Yeah. Like it's going to be fine, baby, because we all going to be old and tired and won't care what you did, what you ain't done. So, condolences to that baby's family.
That's just awful.
But I hope that more people who are a part of Divine Nine organizations
learn from it.
And that when you have children that look up to you and look up to your bond inside of your organization, that you're having the conversations with them so that they're not allowing someone to put them in a predicament that they're no longer here. Because I'll be just fine if none of my boys pledge a darn thing. But if they do, I don't want them to ever allow someone to put them in a situation where they aren't safe. That's just not even it. No, absolutely not.
I'm like, oh, you went to Invitation? Oh, you going to Rush? They're going to see me before y'all start this process. They're going to see me.
Listen. By that time, I will hopefully personally know the presidents of all the fraternities, and I'll be like, let me tell you.
No, they may not know me, but they gon' hear about me.
Let me tell you. I'm gonna need y'all D down there during the process, watching everything.
They ain't gonna have to watch nothing.
No, I don't want anything done in secret, because I want to make sure one of you old people with a lot of money also when people got to protect their money, people act like they got some damn sense. Mm-hmm. Put somebody old down there, because I don't want to have to kill everybody else's babies. Anyways, so
yeah. That's that. Was that the main topic?
No, you're doing the main topic.
You gotta tell me that before. You can't just be like, you run an episode. I thought you already had a topic.
I never have a topic, ever.
Global warming.
How is it going through with me being going through perimenopause? How is it for you?
Global warming. You just adjust. No, it's I look, to be honest, I can't say that I have it hasn't affected me like tremendously like that. Like I see how you go through, you know, uncomfortable temperatures, but it's not like you know, it's like, oh, well, she's going through this, so I got to do that. It's just like, nah.
You should feel like you should do something.
I do. I was about to say, I'd be flipping the ceiling fan on.
No, like
I turn the air on.
You should give me some ice.
You always tell them to fix the world famous water.
Give me some new ice.
Some new ice.
Yeah, are you going to upgrade my ring at some point in time?
Maybe, I don't know. Ain't nothing wrong with that one. What's wrong with that one?
I didn't say there was anything wrong with it. I said, are you going to upgrade it? Just like there ain't never been nothing wrong with any of
you. Want some new diamonds or something? Well, you want a new ring?
I think. Oh, I don't know.
Shit. What?
I don't know. Either one. I mean, being that you purposefully didn't get me the type of ring I asked for.
I didn't purposely get you the type of ring you asked for. I got you the ring that I thought was more attractive.
To you.
Yeah. And look how well it done did for you.
To you.
You ain't got one of them little normal ass looking rings. Everybody's like, girl, that ring is beautiful.
I don't care about everybody else.
You care about me, and that's what I liked.
And you got the type of ring you wanted.
Yeah. All that money I spent, I'm thinking about that money now, and I'm like, what was I doing?
Listen, I bought his ring twice, so I don't want to hear it.
You did. I just got it back. I got it. That's what's got me feeling good too. Finally got my ring back. Resized. I got it resized because it wouldn't go on my finger anymore. Because after I jammed my finger.
Listen, maybe you jammed your feet. That's why they bigger too.
I ain't jammed in. If anything, it'd be the pinky toe. You know, that's the one you.
No,
you stub up on stuff.
I stub this big toe all the time. The toenail hanging on by a thread. Yeah, that's what I feel like for my perimenopausal symptoms.
Well, how long you gonna be in this in this stage? We got some time to save up, throw some money to the side.
Yes, throw some money to the side. It's been interesting.
That's going on the card.
It's been interesting to be in this phase of life, to be in this like, it shouldn't suck, right? Meaning it shouldn't be this like, woe is me type of thing. However, it does kind of. It's synonymous to hitting towards death to me, which is such a shame.
That is a shame. You got to come up out of it.
It's like, God, dog, you
start that journey from when you came out your mama's coochie.
Yeah, you're correct, but it feels like it's
the thing that she wanted to send everybody pictures of.
Take a picture of my vagina. It just feels like I feel like every other way. Life was on the ascension. You know what I'm saying? In every other way. This is the first way. Maybe because I really don't get gray hairs, so I didn't have that part of getting older. So this is one of the weight gain and being perimenopausal is one of the first things that kind of feel like a descension, like you're declining. So it mentally, I be like, I accept it. Like, I'm not like, no, hold on, period, stay here for forever. No.
Craig is like, hurry this shit up. Let me get on that side.
But I do feel as though it's like, dang, like the world is now for the people who are coming up behind me. Like, I'm now in a place of, while I'm still able to pave paths, make ways, like discover things, be the creator of things. It's more so, I feel like, now how can I decrease the messing up of this world as much as possible, because these people are coming to kind of
That's their problem.
These adults, these young adults, these young kids are going to be the next generation that will hopefully be helping take care of us when we get older. So let me try not to destroy anything else and try to, leave the place better than what you left it. Like, I feel like I am quasi like, okay, as you still are creating things and doing things, little mistakes, let's try not to do those so much. And make sure that whatever you're leaving behind you is something that makes the world better versus the same or worse.
Oh yeah, so you got to think like our white counterparts. We already did that by getting life insurance.
We did. So I got to
that's breaking that generational wealth. That's how you get that. That's how you gain that in real estate. I haven't hit a milestone. Like, I've had situations in life that's made me think that. I actually think that all the time, but at the same time, same way I did when I was younger, I always look at the other generations like, now see, I wouldn't mind being there. People, the whole thought of retirement and like,
I'm excited about that.
They cruising, they just enjoying themselves.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm gonna enjoy this, but when I get there, I'm gonna enjoy that too. But I haven't, as far as like a change in a biological change like that, other than my gray hair, I can't say that I can, but yeah, going through with you, it's like, it ain't.
I feel like that was I don't know. When you found out the cause of your back pain, I was a little shocked by your reaction because I was just like, okay, it's
because I never heard that. I've heard it before. Like, one of the causes was arthritis in my spine with my vertebrae, arthritis. And then I started looking it up. I'm like, oh, this shit's common. Like, people be having arthritis. You just don't know it until you get an MRI and they can see like the little dark spots. But yeah, hearing it for the first time, I was like, the hell?
Yeah, he was really upset. And I was like,
it's some bullshit. You talking about arthritis? I don't goddamn arthritis nowhere. That shit been there for years.
I said, baby, we're old. These are some of the things that
we ain't old.
But we are.
We ain't older.
Yeah, we older. Yes, but that's what I mean. Like, our bodies are no longer growing. They're only, slowly starting to fade some of the things that were, readily available. Even like the collagen in the skin, like things that used to just be plentiful. It's just starting to decrease a little bit.
Yeah, but I don't be looking at it like that.
Yeah, for me,
I know too many people that are much older than me that still living their best life.
Yeah, I still think I will. I think I will. It's just that the perimenopause is the one thing that makes me think, God, dog, nothing else. Not being able to dance as fast does not make me think that. My brain fog does not make me think that. I'll be like, oh, well. That thought is gone. If that's what's really crazy, it's like you throwing a thought out into the universe. I'm like, that baby ain't coming back.
Bangkok has it now.
That thought ain't coming back. It's gone for forever. All right. Well, we had just a roller coaster of an episode. We covered a lot of stuff.
We did?
Yeah. We talked about.
There it is.
Are we still with y'all? Yeah. You talking about how the comments aren't moving?
No, I was frozen. Like, we were stuck.
Oh, I haven't been frozen.
It was. It went back to the beginning post when I was like looking at my phone. All right, here we are.
We talked about a documentary of Black Hawk Down. We
Surviving Black Hawk Down.
Yes, we talked about the twins being born, perimenopause, the unfortunate loss of a young college student, and perimenopause. Like, we've been all around.
We talk about what the hell we want to. That's what I usually say.
That's this podcast. And sometimes we talked about Chad. We talked about men being fine. We talked about how Marcus is obsessed with Nicole Murphy.
I'm not obsessed with her. She's just on the list.
Of what list? Wait a minute. There's a list?
There's a Chad?
Yes.
Yeah. All right then.
There's several Chads in the world.
Chad.
I know. There's a list. I ain't got no list. That's crazy.
Yeah, you do. You just named some on my mouth.
It took me forever to find their names.
Bullshit. It don't take you forever.
Yes.
I be catching Angel too.
Ooh,
She be letting these little subtle.
Please.
Check us out, y'all. One time we was at, what amusement park was we at?
An amusement park.
Yeah, we was at an amusement. Was we at Disney? No. Was it at California Adventure? I don't know. One of them amusement parks. Anyway, we walking. This dude comes around the corner. Muscular dude. Dreadlocks.
Oh, Lord. He remembering something.
Oh, I do remember this. I do remember this. Angel goes, oh, damn. And I said, what? And then you said something about whatever. So then when I brought it up, I don't know, this is a while later, because we've had these conversations. I'm like, why don't you just flat out say somebody's fine? So then I brought it up. I was like, I remember one time we was at thing, you was like, no, I was probably just commenting on his braids, on his hair if it was long. No, you wouldn't. That dude was, you thought he was fine. He caught you off guard.
No, Marcus, there has literally been no man that verbally makes me want to go, oh, damn.
Mm-hmm. That's how she lying, y'all.
So there's women that make you say, oh, damn.
Never.
You are.
Oh, no, that ain't. No, that ain't the food.
I think you just wanted it to be that because it corresponded. No, there's.
So why would you say, oh, that just out of the blue like that?
I don't remember. No, I promise to God, that's how I know. If it was a lie, let me tell you, you remember the lies that you tell. If it was a lie, I would then remember the situation.
And you would hold it down. You would just forget it altogether.
I honestly don't remember. I swear to God, I do not remember this. Was he like really, really big?
He was action figure big. He was a superhero, Marvel superhero, like cut up and big.
Like in person big, or like the way they look on the screen. You know,
the way he looked like he got in shape for a movie.
I don't think that would make me say, "Oh, damn." Now, if he was like huge, like when I say huge, like
almost, a bodybuilder,
almost like what? No, like almost like, is this person real? That would get an oh damn, but not like oh damn. No.
Thank y'all for tuning in.
We want to thank our sponsors, Alloy and Magic Mind. Please make sure you look at the description of this podcast or in the show notes to get their link so that you can try them out. If you're going through menopause or if you need some help with focus, they can help you. So check out their links below in our custom URLs.
Yes. And if you ever tune in and check this out, Nicole Murphy, we're just joking. We both love you.
I mean, I said,
no,
oh,
it wasn't like that. I was like,
no, I said, no.
Oh, who, Nicole?
Yes. I said, you used to work out at the gym with her. He said, oh, who, Nicole?
I used to work out at the gym with her.
Yeah.
So we were spotting each other.
Yeah, that looks good, Nicole.
I was like, I'm doing squats. Get behind me and spot me.
You're looking good. You're looking good, Nicole. I like it. Shape is great. She used to work out at 24-Hour Fitness.
Everybody worked out at that gym.
She looked like a beautiful alien. You can go shopmamalikes.com and get your affirmations and your therapy journal. You're going to need affirmations when your husband is talking about, oh, Nicole. Get it there at shopmamalikes.com.
And make sure you shop it because, Angel got to buy these NFL tickets next year to go see Jalen Hurts. And
oh my God.
all these other people. Yeah.
And
Method Man.
I met Method Man.
We talking about, I've met Method Man a couple times. Anyway, thank y'all for tuning in. Y'all can go check out my beard and body butter called Man Shit. You can go to manShyt.com and check it out. What?
Applejack said, Jalen, like I'm old too. I be like, perimenopause.
He old, you did. Is that right?
Yeah.
Is that right? All right. As well as, make sure you check out our sponsors. Did you already do the sponsors?
Yes, baby.
You did? What else was I going to say?
Look at you with your brain fog.
I'm telling you. Y'all be trying to talk about me when I don't be knowing what's going on in the podcast, but that's a condition I got, and y'all making fun of it. because COVID jacked up my brain. Anyway, thank y'all for tuning in, fam. We'll holler at y'all next time.
Bye.